Hey guys, what's up? Free agency is going wild. Not that wild as I thought it would, but still, Paul George is staying. LeBron James is to the Lakers. Chris Paul is staying. Kevin Durant is staying. DeAndre Jordan Mavericks. We have some information, so I will give it to you. Most of this video is going to be about Paul George and why he made the mistake of his life. Stay tuned.
Might have just turned it a little bit.
Paul George, who was telling all season long that he wants to go to the Los Angeles Lakers. Last offseason, he wanted to go to the Lakers. He wanted to trade to the Lakers. Was finally a free agent, and he went to he re-signed with the Oklahoma City Thunder. This is the mistake of his life. Let me explain why. Let's start off by saying why he did not want to go to the Lakers right now. Well, I can only see it in one reason, really. They were OKC last season, had three great players. Well, I don't know if Carmelo's great, but had three very good players in Russell Westbrook, the reigning MVP, Paul George, a top 10 player in the league, and Carmelo Anthony, a solid scorer. We'll call him a solid scorer. They have a great defender in Andre Robertson. They don't have a nice bench at all. I'm not going to lie, their bench is trash. And they have a nice player in Steven Adams, who's very young and has a lot of potential. This team can beat the Warriors. This team has the talent to beat the Warriors. You know, Paul George can give you 27 a night. Russell Westbrook can give you 32 a night. Carmelo can give you 24 a night. Steven Adams can give you 18 a night. You know, Andre Robertson can give you, 10 on successful nights, and he'll give you lockdown defense. So I don't understand why this team lost to the Jazz in the first round. I mean, I'm a fan of the Jazz, and I was surprised about this. I mean, come on, look at your talent. Top 10 player, reigning MVP, and you got Carmelo Anthony. I mean, look at the Jazz. You got Rudy Gobert, Donovan Mitchell, third best players, Joe Ingles. 3/4 of my viewers don't even know who the fuck that is. What is going on here? Anyway, so what I'm trying to say is, this team was not meant to be together, and I have a reason. Why. Russell Westbrook was one of my favorite players. Just got to come and he got to do something with his career. And what he's got to do is he can't lead the ball every possession. He can't be the point guard. That's why I thought him with LeBron James, who would lead the way, would be great. Because Russell Westbrook, I don't think he's tall enough to be a shooting guard, even though he can put the defense on the opposing team's shooting guard. I think it was best for him to be with LeBron James. LeBron James would be the point guard. Russell Westbrook would just be a scorer. I mean, easily 35, 40 points a night. And stop looking for the assists, which only gets turnovers, and he has the ball too much. I mean, so this team was not working, especially with Melo, who wanted the ball, Paul George, who can play off the ball, but he was just not successful. So they really had, a good talent-wise, and they lost. So what do you do in this kind of situation where we play with a player who needs the ball way too much? I mean, don't get me wrong, Russell Westbrook is great, but he needs the ball too much. So what do? You leave. Now, why did Paul George not want to go to the Lakers? Well, that's easy. He didn't want the pressure. It's not a lie that being with the Lakers is a giant pressure, especially when you're a top 10 player who promised to go there for a couple of years. Now we're all waiting for you. So it's not a lie that Paul George would have had a lot of pressure. But here's the solution. LeBron James is on the Lakers. You don't even have pressure. The pressure's all on LeBron. You don't have any pressure. And why would you not want that pressure? People say that Paul George plays better as the second best player on the team. That's so wrong. He brought the Pacers, which he was obviously the best player on the team, to the Eastern Conference Finals. What did he do when he was the second best player? Lose in the first round. How does this make sense? And they lost to the Jazz. It's not like they had to play the Warriors in the first round, which, okay, fine. They lost to the Jazz in 6, not even 7. Paul George needs to be the best player in the team. The Lakers would have been a great option for him. And if LeBron would have came, then fine, he would have played off ball. But we would have played more because there was no Russell Westbrook to take all the balls. So this was the best position for him. Why did he sign the first night of free agency at 12 o'clock exactly at night? Only God knows. Why? Was he friendly with Russell Westbrook because there's no pressure on you? Come on. You didn't even make that much money compared to your talent. Come on, Paul George. Come on. I don't even know what to say. He could have been the perfect situation. He could have been with LeBron James, and LeBron James would take pressure off. He would get pressure off of him, and he would let Paul George lead the way, which he does the best when he took the Pacers to the Eastern Conference Finals. And he took Miami Heat with LeBron, Wade, and Bosh to 7 games. Who says that Paul George is good off ball? What the fuck is wrong with you? Come on. All he does, look at the highlights. All he does is shoot the fucking threes. Stop with the threes. Goes to the basket, dunk it. Did you see him competing in the dunk contest? Look at this, only threes. All he does is shoot threes. Stop it. All he does is shoot threes. Now, he does shoot it in a good percentage, but still, there's more to it. Go to the basket, shoot the mid-range, get the floaters up. Stop with these deep threes. It drives me nuts watching him. He became, he became Klay Thompson. I mean, I'd prefer Klay Thompson if we're taking a guy who's 3 and D. I'd really prefer Klay Thompson in this situation. And I'm not the biggest fan of Klay Thompson. Honest to God, I don't really like him that much. But look at him. He shoots better. He shoots better. Even though Paul George averages more points, his field goal is worse. And Klay Thompson can go for 60 any given night. Paul George cannot go for 60. So, if we're coming in this way, why don't I want Klay Thompson? Seriously, I'm asking, can anybody leave in the comments why Paul George is better than Klay Thompson the way he's playing right now? All he does is shoot threes. Anybody who gives me a reason that convinces me gets $10 in my next giveaway. I'm giving a giveaway soon. You know what? Forget $10. You get $100 in my new giveaway. If anybody gives me a convincing reason. Why would you do this? The Lakers was the place to go. Or you don't want to go to the Lakers? Go to the Jazz. Really, they go on 3 and D players. You're the greatest 3 and D player. They have the cap space to pay you more than what OKC did. Or go to Philadelphia 76ers. If you don't care about the money because you took a giant pay cut, then go to a better team. Then go to a team that was more fit for you. Ben Simmons would give it to you better positions. Plus, when Ben Simmons is off the court, you would start. Russell Westbrook doesn't leave the court. So it's like you're always the second best player on the court, even though you're a top 10 player in the league who should get much more money, much more minutes, much more balls. Come on, Paul George. Got me mad, really. I woke up. I was at 12 o'clock at night. I was going on my Instagram. I see Paul George sign with the Thunder. What? And, you did at a party. I'm staying here. Come on, Paul George. I hope you hear this video and you see what a dumbass you are. Asked to be traded from the Thunder, really. Why are you there? You're acting like maybe something different will happen. I don't think anything different will happen. Now, I for once thought that Paul George and Russell Westbrook would have been better than with Melo. 2 players is better. I don't think they would beat the Warriors anyway, but 3 players who need the ball a lot. It's not a secret that they like the ball. It's hard to chemistry-wise. And I don't think the chemistry is going to get any better this year because Melo still wants the ball more because he's losing age and now he can only do is shoot. Paul George, I think he's going to start realizing I'm better than this crap. He's going to want the ball more. And Russell Westbrook is going to have the ball in his hand until he's 90. So next season is going to be more of the same if you ask me. They ain't going anywhere. They didn't sign anybody. They brought back Jeremy Grant, but, he's solid. Don't laugh now. Why didn't you sign Lance Stevenson? People say he's bad, but when he plays seriously, he can give you 15 points a night, some nights in the playoffs. Who would say no to 15 points off a bench player in the playoffs? He can lead the way. He can play point guard, even though he prefers shooting guard. He can play point guard. Why didn't you bring in JaVale McGee? These are players who take no money and solid off the bench or can even start if you need it. I mean, I do have a solution for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trade Carmelo for Jakob Poeltl and Serge Ibaka. This is the only thing you can do. Then you get 2 players. Serge Ibaka will probably open. You get a slightly worse guy in your opening both lineup, but you get a solid player from the bench. That's all I can say would be good because, come on. I mean, next year they ain't doing anything. In 2 years, who knows by then? Kawhi Leonard might be joining the Lakers, and if Kawhi joins the Lakers, no Oklahoma is beating him. So in what world did Paul George want to stay on Oklahoma? I still don't understand this. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you understand really how stupidity this is.
He said we got some great open looks, but that means nothing if we can't knock them down.
By 2, intercepted by George, number 1 in steals. The other way, Westbrook is wide open, 6 in the 4th. Beal, stolen, pickpocketed by George. Here comes Westbrook. Picked up by Westbrook. Into traffic, off to George, and that's the result.